YouTube, the most unwanted Disneyland in the world of Disneyland, the one that nobody asked for, the one that magically everyone goes to, the one that everyone disrespects everybody in. YouTube, the one where everybody gets on their keyboards because they don't like something and starts typing a bunch of paragraphs, starts harassing people, starts treating freaking YouTube paragraph wars as if their life depends on it, as if somebody is going to pop up at their house just because you said that you don't like a My Hero Academia character. They're going to come up to your freaking address, they're going to leak your address, they're going to have a bunch of people come up to your freaking apartment, knock on your door, and shoot you in the head. Just because you said that you don't like something. That's exactly how YouTube works. If you say your opinion and nobody likes it, they're going to start harassing you. That's exactly how YouTube works. And that's exactly what's going on today. Disclaimer. Now, this part of the video is specifically for Gooseworks. So if you do not want to hear this, you legitimately don't have to. But if somebody can send this part of the video to Gooseworks, I would obviously love that. And if she could comment on my video, I would absolutely go nuts. So, this is the part of the video that's specifically for Gooseworks. Hey, Bubba, sit down. Anywho, skadoosh. Gooseworks. I love you to pieces. I love your animations. I love everything about you. I love your character. I love your animations. I love your plots. I love every single one of your little TV shows that you created, and you were the most inspiring person in the world, to the point where I also wanted to make my own animation studio one day, but I also want to be a YouTuber, so we're gonna have to bash that out. But can you stop? I know that you're a puppy, but cut it out. Anyway, sorry about that. But don't let anybody, and I mean don't let anybody tell you what you can and can't do with your characters. Don't let anybody get under your skin to the point where they're over here trying to tell you what you can and can't do. Ma'am, you're a grown woman. You can do what you want. You can make Jax a freaking main character if you want to. You created him from your blood, sweat, and tears. You created these characters from your blood, sweat, and tears. Nobody can tell you what you can and can't do. And if they are harassing you, do not hesitate to call the police. Do not hesitate to call the police. Do not hesitate to go buy a gun. Just don't. Don't hesitate to buy a gun. Don't hesitate to go call these polices. Don't hesitate to block these people and arm yourself in your home. Because if you are being harassed, you have nothing to apologize for. Don't go on the internet and keep on apologizing to these disrespectful people. These are children and grown adults who already have kids, a wife, a job. They got 13 kids, wife, kids, nigga. These are adults, let me tell you something. These are not children anymore. These are grown adults disrespecting another adult. And I'm not having it. I'm not standing for it. You are an adult. They need to grow up. Nobody should be disrespected like you. And as a person who has been bullied my entire life on the internet, in real life, and on Ponytown, and on YouTube, for 16 years, because I'm 16, so for 16 years I have been bullied in real life, all the way from preschool to high school, and I've been bullied on Ponytown, which is a freaking kids pony game. I've also been bullied in YouTube, and I've also been bullied on Snapchat. I've also been bullied on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I've been bullied on every single website that I've ever gone to. Just because they don't like my opinion, or because I'm too loud, or because this and that and a third, or just because I'm just sitting somewhere. I could legitimately just be sitting somewhere and somebody could come over here and pop me in my head. With their hand, of course. It's happened before. I've literally sat somewhere and somebody just right in the back of the head. For no reason. And I don't want you to go through the same thing that I've been through my entire life. Because my family sucks. I'm gonna tell you right now, my whole life sucks. Whole family sucks. Treat me like garbage. My mom, this dog, my 2 cats, my girlfriend, friend, of course, and nobody else. My cousins treat me nice. My mom treats me nice. My animals treat me nice. But other than that, my own friends betrayed me. So I understand how all of this feels. And I'm so sorry that you have to go through it. And I hope that they get it through their heads that they can't tell anybody else what they want. Because it's unnecessary. And they can't tell somebody else how to live their life. And it's funny how they can go over there and simp for all these minors and simp for all these people who are terrible people. Literally, people are simping for Jeffrey Dahmer still. Can't even believe that. They're over here simping for Jeffrey Dahmer still. Person who's a cannibal, eating people, killing people, putting people under his house. 17,000 years ago, and they're still shipping themselves with him. These people are shipping themselves with John Wayne Gacy. John Wayne Gacy. Gacy. Whatever his name was. John Wayne Gacy. The freaking clown who murdered kids for a living. They're shipping themselves with him. But as soon as you make a main character who's been the main character since season 1, they start crying about it. You don't need to deal with that. You don't need to deal with that. Block them and don't apologize for anything that you have to say. If you say something out of pocket, you say something out of pocket. You say something out of pocket with your heart. You say it with your soul. You say it with your heart. You mean that. You have passion behind it. Don't you ever apologize for telling the truth. Don't ever apologize for saying what you gotta say. And don't ever let nobody tell you what you can and can't do, what you can and can't say, what you never can never say and do with your character. Because you created these characters from your blood, sweat, and tears. And you're paying those creators for their voice acting. And you're over here doing what you do. And I'm so grateful that you're doing that. Because I love it. And a lot of people love it. And you need to worry about those people who love it. You need to stop worrying about those negativities. Get those negativities away. Don't even worry about it. Cut these people out your life. Cut the negativities out your life. Worry about the people who care about you most. We all love you. And if those people don't like you, cut them off. Cut them off. Now, on to the regular video. Also, in this video, I'm going to be comparing the paper educational drama to this drama. And don't ask me how I know about it. I just know. Okay? So we're going to be comparing those two together, and I know exactly how I'm going to compare these together. So the first thing that we're going to be talking about, though, is the Gooseworks drama. Now, for some reason, people decided upon themselves that they were going to get mad at Gooseworks for legitimately making Jax the main character. Now, before you ask, why are people disrespecting these grown women and these grown men and these grown creators for literally making a plot for their own creations? You know, that's kind of stupid. Like, how are you going to get mad at somebody for making a plot for their own creations that they created from their blood, sweat, and tears? You know? And I don't have an answer for that because, you know, it's stupid. Like, I legitimately can't answer you about what other people say, and I can't answer you for what's going through other people's mind. But what I can answer you for is that people are doing it. People are literally going to Gooseworks' place, harassing her, going into the text messages, the DMs, and harassing this innocent, poor person just for making Jax the main character. But let me remind you that Jax and Pomni have been the main character since season 1. Since episode 1. Jax and Pomni have been the main character. And it's so upsetting to me to see that people are not only harassing this poor woman, but you're threatening this poor woman over a fictional character. Now, as a person who's been bullied pixely, I have seen people also threaten me to kill myself. They were going to kill me. They were going to bomb my home. They were going to do this to me. They were going to do that to me. They were going to hurt me. They were going to stab me. They were going to do this to me. And I'm just playing a pixel game. It's called Ponytown. And these people are ruthless. When I say they're ruthless, I mean these niggas are ruthless. But one thing that I will never understand is, why do y'all think that y'all have the audacity to come over here into somebody else's life and try to tell them what they can and can't do, and try to tell them what they can and can't make? Excuse me, did you create Digital Circus? No. You didn't create it. You are a viewer. You stay in the viewer's place. And the viewer's place is this. Ooh, this is a great animation. I'm going to go subscribe. That's it. You watch it, you subscribe, and then you go to another video. That's the viewer's place. Bless you, baby. That's the viewer's place. Bless you and yawn you. But your place is not going over to somebody else's channel and going into their DMs for some reason and starting to threaten them. And then you have the audacity to treat them like garbage after, when you're the one who's threatening them. I don't know what kind of world y'all think y'all live in where y'all can sit here and say these things, but y'all don't pay no bills. Y'all are grown adults. Y'all don't pay her bills. Y'all are not making those animations. Actually, y'all are not doing anything. Ooh, I gotta go take this puppy outside. I'm so sorry. Like, let me legitimately ask you guys something. Is it hurting you? Is it hurting you that Jax is the main character? Because it's not hurting anybody else. You're over here prioritizing your stupid insecurities to a fictional creator to the point where you keep pushing them away. That's what this video is probably going to be about. You keep pushing these creators away just because you can't get what you want. You guys are like kids in a candy store. You're going to flip out on the floor because, oh, I can't get what I want. I can't get the Twinkies. So I'm going to assault you and I'm going to break the store down because I can't get what I want even though I'm 32 years old with 3 kids and a wife of my own. And I work at an office job. Like, the sense is not sensing. Like, when it comes to a creator, stop. They are the ones who created these things. They're the ones who created Digital Circus. They are the ones who created Glitch. They are the ones who created, what is it? Hold on. They're the ones who created all these other animations. Can you stop biting my feet for the love of everything, Miss Ma'am? Ma'am! Cut it out. I'm trying to look for something. I'm trying to see. Oh, yeah. And they wrote murder drones. And, SMG. Yeah. Murder drones, SMG, and Digital Circus, and etc. and etc. and etc. after that. And they're over here creating new animations every single day. But you know what? She didn't have to do that. She didn't have to do that. You know why she didn't have to do that? She could have spent her life doing something else. You know that, right? She could have spent her life doing something completely different. She did not have to waste her blood, sweat, and tears sitting down, animating and getting all these voice actors and all these people to create something for your entertainment. Not only is it for your entertainment, but it's also for theirs. Baby, I'm making videos. Okay. It's not just for your entertainment, it's also for their entertainment, and it's also because they want to make a career out of it. And if you guys are just sitting here making it seem like, oh, this is for my entertainment and only my entertainment, no, it's not. It's also to bigger their own career. And when you're going to sit here and see something that you don't like to the point where you're going to sit here on the internet and go, I don't like this, I'm going to send you to hell, you're an asshole, I'm going to kill you. For what? Like, you're legitimately threatening somebody's life over a purple fictional bunny. Stop it. A purple fictional bunny that has absolutely nothing to do with you. Like, is Jax gonna come out the screen and pay your bills? No. Is Jax gonna come out here and eat dinner with you? No. You can have as many ASMRs as you want, but at the end of the day, this fictional character is going to disappear anyway. It's a fictional character. He's not real. So why are you going to send death threats over to somebody who has nothing to do with this over a fictional character who's not going to help you in any kind of way? Like, yeah, it's going to make you feel hot. Oh my God. Miss Pepper. You're sitting on my charger and stuff, Pepper, ma'am. Lord have it mercy. Man, Pepper. You and Thomas is the most video ruining I've ever seen in my entire life. Now, the conflict is Ragatha is not the main character anymore because Pomni and Jax are now the main characters. Now, let me tell you something. Pomni and Jax have been the main characters since the first freaking episode. Let me remind you. They have been the main characters since the first episode. The first episode, it was introducing the characters and introducing Pomni. And then the second one was Jax. Actually, no, the second one was Ragatha. And then the third one was Jax. And then the fourth one was Gangle. And then Kinger. You know, Kinger, Gangle. I think the third one was either Kingle. Hold on, let me see. Because I know it was Kinger, Gangle, Jax, and Pomni, and Ragatha. So every single episode is combined with telling a story about each character. It's like when you were a child and it was an anime season and you had to wait because you had that kind of TV where it wasn't on demand and you had to legitimately wait a week for each episode to come out. So you're over here watching Dan Dan, and the next episode comes out next week, so you have to literally wait a week for the next episode to come out. Same thing. This episode, let's say I'm gonna make up a name. This episode is about Candy. Okay, so Candy is depressed and they lost a friend, and the whole episode is about Candy and how they lost their friend. And then Pomni comes out of nowhere and starts, trying to be a therapist. And then Ragatha comes up as a background character to, be like a teacher. That's what she is. She's like a therapist. She's not supposed to be the main character. And on top of that, she doesn't get that much screen time. So of course, they're going to make Pomni and Jax the people who have literally peeped the whole entire community most. They're gonna make them the main characters. You guys don't even pay attention to Ragatha anymore. Like, let me remind you that you guys have been simping for Jax ever since the first episode came out. You guys were not simping over Ragatha. The second episode, you guys were still simping over Jax. You were not simping over Ragatha. You were not talking about Ragatha. Nowhere in those comic sections were you yapping about Ragatha. Only a little bit of fans were like, oh, Ragatha this, oh, Ragatha that. But you weren't worrying about Ragatha. Now, were you? No, you weren't. You were worrying about Jax and Pomni being together. You were also shipping those two characters together. The only way that you were talking about Ragatha is when you freaking shipped Pomni and Ragatha, or Ragatha and Jax together. So why all of a sudden do they take the character that you guys don't talk about most and put her in the background, and put the two other characters that you guys talk about the most in the front, and put the person that you don't talk about at all in the back? How is that suddenly an issue when you don't talk about that character at all? You barely even acknowledge her existence. But now all of a sudden she's not a prime character in the story anymore, and all of a sudden you want to start flipping out, throwing death threats and stuff. You weren't talking about her before though. She wasn't a main character before and you never had an issue. So why is there an issue now? She wasn't the main character. Like, the brain is not braining when the brain should be braining. She wasn't a main character to begin with. So what you flopping for? What you flip-flopping for? What are you crying for? Shut your mouth. If she wasn't the main character before, and she's not a main character now, what's the difference? If you were going to whine about her being a main character, then why weren't you whining when she wasn't a main character the first time? Like, I would understand if you're going to whine about her being a main character in the first episode, but she's not. It's called being a side character. Gangle is a side character. You're not going to cry about her. Kinger is a side character. You're not going to cry about him. Bubble is a side... You know what? Bubble is more of a background character than anything. In the digital circus, how much screen time did Bubble get? 5 minutes and 50 seconds. So you're telling me that the Bubble got 5 minutes and 50 seconds of screen time, which is barely even. Bubble is the most background character of a background character. Bubble is legitimately just like Ragatha, a background character. And not once has anyone threw a fit, a fat, or a flip-flop about Bubble being a background character. You know why? Because you don't care. But Ragatha is also a background character, and you guys are sending death threats to the creator. Kinger is also a background character. You guys don't even talk about him anymore. The only way that you talk about him is if he's in an episode and he does something, or when you're talking about his wife. That's the only way that you guys will talk about Kinger. You guys talk about Pomni and Jax more than the entire community. Like, more than you guys like the show, you just like two characters. So it's not okay for you to cry about the creators making the two characters that you guys like the most and you guys talk about the most the main characters. But you don't talk about Ragatha, you don't talk about Bubble, you barely talk about Kinger, and you barely talk about Gangle anymore. You guys barely even talk about Zooble. Half of you guys forgot Zooble even existed. I'm not joking. Y'all don't talk about Zooble at all. Zooble is more of a sassy background character than Ragatha is. Like, legitimately, if you look at the scenes that Zooble is in, barely any of them. She is in the background. So is Bubble. So is Kinger. So is Ragatha. They are side characters. Get it through your head. They are side characters. They're supposed to be in the back. They're not supposed to be front characters. They're supposed to be side characters. They're supposed to be pieces of the story. Just because they don't show up every single 5 seconds in the story doesn't mean that you guys have the audacity to go harass the freaking creators and send death threats. Who told you that that was okay? Like, again, is Jax gonna come out the screen and pay your bills? No. Is Jax gonna come over here and take you out to dinner? No. He's a fictional character. There's no reason for you to make your entire life about a fictional character. Just like this one incident where I went into Glitch's comic section and I legitimately saw somebody threatening to off themselves because they thought that Ragatha was about to get abstracted. Do you hear me? Like, there's legitimately no reason whatsoever to try to off yourself over a fictional character. Let me remind you that you guys also did this to the creator of, what, Paper Education? Yeah, Paper Education. Now I made a little compare and contrast thing, and we're gonna do that right now. We're gonna compare and contrast. The first thing is, they make characters, nice characters. They make characters that you can get along with, just like Pomni, Kinger, Jax, and Ragatha, and Zooble, and Kane. Yeah, these characters you can get along with. These characters you can get a feeling. These characters don't have voices, but these characters are so iconic that they get talked about more than when the episode is over. And even when the episode is just one little music video about Baldi's Basics, it got bigger because of the gore, because of the character design, and because it was legitimately made of paper. There you go. That's one. Compare and contrast. Both of them have iconic characters that made them famous. Okie dokie. 2. The fandom blew up. When I tell you that the fandom blew up, I mean the freaking fandom blew up. Let me give you an example. Sorry about flashbacking you. Okay, let's go to... Paper School. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Fundamental Paper Education. And then you have... Hold on. Ugh. Yep. That right there. Fundamental Paper Education. Yep. This is the video. I want to see if I can watch it. I want to see if I can watch it. I don't think I can watch it because it's going to age restrict me. I think it's going to age restrict me. Oh, it's not going to age restrict me because it's re-uploaded. Okay. So yeah. It's still going, actually. When I tell you that fundamentals paper education is still going and the fandom is still growing. It's still going very slowly but surely. People are still in it even though it's gone already and the creator has been banished just because she didn't want to deal with it anymore. Now we're going to go on to that. Y'all harassed her too. You guys harassed her too. You guys harassed her so bad, and you guys made her so uncomfortable by shipping her characters that were legitimately minors together, and y'all were just disrespecting her to the point where she just didn't want to have it anymore, and she left. And she left. It's the same thing that you're doing to Gooseworks, to the point where Gooseworks wants to legitimately leave the fandom. For what? Like, again, I want to know, who do y'all think y'all are to try to tell somebody else, I don't like that, so I'm going to go threaten you. I don't like this, so I'm going to go say, I'm going to kill you. I don't like this, so I'm going to kill you. I don't like this, so I'm going to go to your house and leak your address. What good is that going to do? Over a creator that's not going to help you in the long run. Like, Gooseworks is not going to come to your house and pay your hospital bills. Gooseworks is not going to do anything in real life for you. She's just a creator on YouTube. You are making it seem like she's hurting you. You're making it seem like she's some kind of psychopathic, murderous person who came to the hospital and killed a bunch of freaking infant babies or something. Like she went to an orphanage and burned it down. No, she didn't. She didn't do any of that. She's a nice person. On top of that, you guys are not only harassing her, but you're harassing Kane too. To the point where y'all leaked a photo of Kane getting married and drew Kane and the moon getting married. Which is cute, but he didn't ask for that. And on top of that, what, a 14-year-old? What is it, a 13-year-old? It's either 11, 12, or 13-year-old came up on stage and legitimately asked Kane to marry her. Let's see something. Broski. The human age, the voice actor Kane is 32. My guy is 32. How old was the little girl who asked Kane to marry him? You know what? I'm gonna go to YouTube real quick. Let's look it up. Girl said, what did I obstruct? Alright, let's see this. I gotta find it. Ran off stage. Ugh, I still can't find it. I can't find it right now. I'm gonna have to find it later. But this, a person ran up to him and asked him to marry her. And he ran off stage, and he was incredibly uncomfortable. When I tell you he was uncomfortable, I mean he was uncomfortable. Let me see this. What is this?
Digital Circus. Today, Glitch revealed their first teaser for episode 8 of the Digital Circus. Let's talk about it. So, the image was posted without text, but we see Kane standing at the stage area in the middle of the circus. It's dark, and there's a light shining on him. Since his jaw is closed, it's meant to portray that he's got his eyes closed. So, I think from this, Kane could be suffering from the consequences of what happens in 7. The circus members have lost their trust in him and hate his adventures. It's definitely the scariest sneak peek we've seen for the show.
Ma'am, sir, whoever you are, he is just standing. He is legitimately, shut up. He's legitimately just standing in darkness, and you're already assuming. What, did the teaser come out yesterday? Yeah, the teaser came out yesterday, and you guys are already flipping out. Bro, I just got evidence just like that. I just got evidence of my whole entire video just like that. Just like that. The teaser just came out yesterday, and you're over here throwing game theories out into the wazoo. Just came out. Just a picture. Yeah, he's standing in dark. Probably because they're probably gonna leave him. I think episode 8 is gonna be like the last episode. So yeah, of course they're gonna leave him. They're gonna probably go home. It's probably gonna be the most terrifying episode, and everybody's gonna make a bunch of edits like they're doing Poppy Playtime right now. They're gonna have sad little audios in the background, and it's gonna be a title that's shaking, and they're gonna be like, oh, Kane is doing this, and Kane is just gonna be saying something, and the music is gonna be so loud you can barely hear Kane. And then pictures of Kane is just gonna flash by with I just woke up from a dream. That's how it's gonna be, because that's how edits are. Like, I swear, you guys will just throw photos of characters and just flash them on the screen with Die with a smile in the background. Or y'all are gonna find Ragatha in the background, and y'all are gonna assume that she's been abandoned, and y'all are gonna have Die with a smile in the background, and y'all are gonna have pictures of her not smiling just flash across the screen, and people in the comic sections are gonna be like, oh my god, she's so sad. It's a fictional character. It's just a fictional character. They're not real. They don't feel. They don't care. They're fictional characters. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. This is why I don't take anime seriously anymore. And this is why I don't take animations seriously anymore. I used to take Demon Slayer seriously, and then the fandom came by and I dropped out. I used to take Bubble Guppies seriously until the whole edit came out, and I was just like, I can't even look up Digital Circus anymore without some bullshizer just popping up. Like, the bullshizer that pops up when you put Digital Circus is insane. Like, to the point where you can't say anything. You legitimately can't say anything without somebody harassing you. This is not the first time that y'all done threw a creator out the window. Back to the comparison, by the way. I'm over here getting off topic. Like, I'm sorry, but I just can't wrap my head around the fact that y'all are just throwing these creators down the stream just because you don't like something. But you're not the one making it. There are things called a AU. How about you make your own characters? You make your own animation. You go to college and you get your diploma in animating, and you go to an animation studio and you make your own TV show. And then when people criticize you about every single itty bitty move that you make, just because they don't like it, you see how they feel. How about that? How about, instead of crying like a little baby because you can't get your way about something that has nothing to do with you, how about you create your own anime where you can make everything that you want to be yours? How about that? I got a headache. I can't talk about this no more. Like, there is no way, and there's no reason to be crying, complaining, sitting on the floor, wiping your legs back and forth, just whining like a little baby because an animation creator won't make something for you when it has nothing to do with you. Just sit down and watch a freaking anime, bro. Like, legitimately sit down and watch it. It's not that hard to just sit down and watch something. Because at season 1, you guys were not crying. Season 2, you guys weren't crying. Season 3, you weren't crying about anything. But as soon as Jax started having an emotional problem, all of a sudden you guys started turning against Gooseworks. Why? Why? This is the first character that I've ever seen that actually has human qualities. Let me explain. Jax has more human qualities than Ragatha and Pomni and Cain himself. Jax has anxiety, depression, and some kind of mental illness, which many people have on a daily basis. Some people are born with it. Jax is supposed to be somebody that you can compare yourself to, not somebody that you cry about. Jax is supposed to be somebody who has been through so much to the point where he's hiding behind a smile, which I do. I hide behind smiles too. I suffer from depression. And I hide behind a smile at school sometimes. Sometimes when I'm not happy, I legitimately don't tell nobody because I don't want to be a burden. Because I don't want to throw my emotions onto somebody else. And half of the time I don't really know what to do with those emotions. Same thing with Jax, and same thing with many adults around the world today. Your friend could be depressed, hiding behind a smile. I know half of y'all in my comics section are gonna be like, oh, I'm depressed and I've been hiding behind a smile and I've been doing all this because I don't want to be a burden because, this and that and the third. I know. I can tell. I know. Jax is supposed to be a person that is feeling a realistic emotion, which is something that we feel on a daily basis. But instead of that, instead of y'all saying, I can compare myself to him, oh my God, I feel so bad for him because both of his friends abstracted. Instead of following the storyline of somebody putting on a virtual headset, getting stuck in a digital world, and being forced to play games and being forced to stay here. They can't eat, they can't dream, they can't go back home to their normal life, and Cain is always brainwashing them to the point where they won't remember who they are or what they are. Which is a great plot. It's different, it's amazing, and it's the most creative plot I've ever seen in my entire life. And instead of y'all worrying about the plot, y'all are crying about Jax having a different personality than being a sassy, charming, fucking purple bunny with no hair. And I got a headache, I'm so sorry. And now he's showing more emotions in his life. And he's going to be the main character, which is actually pretty good because it'll show some character growth. And instead of y'all caring about, oh yeah, he's going to have some character growth. He's going to, grow up. He's probably going to get therapy one day. He's probably going to be a great person. Instead, nah, we just want to whine and complain because he's going to be the main character. Like, are you serious? Are you serious right now? We're gonna cry and flop on the floor because Pomni and Jax are main characters. Nigga, they've been main characters. But who cares? Who is supposed to sit here and waste their time caring about a fictional character? Who cares? You have school to do. You got things in your life to worry about. There's so many other important things in this world that we should be whining about. But instead, we're always choosing to harass and cry and complain and flip out about things that are legitimately out of our hands. Like, I'm being so dead serious with you. Now we're going to talk about criticism. This kind of criticism in this textbook definition is basically put into 3 ways. The first way is honest criticism. The second way is disrespectful criticism. And the third one is this kind of criticism, where you can say anything in a digital circus and somebody is going to go into your comment section and start insulting you, screaming at you, yelling at you, and threatening you, and calling you every single name under the freaking sun for some odd reason, just because they don't agree with you or because you're right and they're wrong and they don't know what else to say. The second criticism is them just being disrespectful because they woke up on another side of the bed or because they don't agree with you. So they decided that they wanted to insult you, call you a pig, and they also wanted to put your comment onto the world for other people to also disrespect you. I've had that done to me once. And the first one is honest criticism, where they're being nice, but they're also having some truth into it, which is completely fine. But in this case, the digital circus, it's the third one, where you can't say anything without somebody flipping out. Like, I bet somebody in my comment section right now is going to come over here and say, oh my god, you're wrong, this is wrong, she was being mean, she was this, she was that, oh, your criticism, and just give me every, just start flying. Just their words are just gonna start flying. It's just yip yapping for no reason. Just because you don't agree with something don't mean that you have to go into the comment section and go, I don't like you, this is stupid. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Hush your lips. You don't have to speak. You don't have to say nothing. It's not gonna hurt you just because somebody says something that you don't like. It's not gonna hurt you. Shut your mouth. Like, maybe if you shut your mouth for a minute and actually gather information about the topic that you're talking about, it would have been way better. Like, for instance, there's this whole entire video proving my point, which is this person calculated. Excuse me. Like, instead of arguing with everybody under the sun just because you don't agree with something, maybe you should have some honest criticism and then go about your day. You know, that's easy. It's better than what you guys are doing. Because even if you don't like something, threatening somebody, self-harm, threatening harm, or threatening to kill somebody, threatening to go to their house, doxing them, is that really going to fix it? Is that magically going to get them to listen to you? Is that magically going to fix any situation? No. If you go to court and you say, well, they insulted me, but the victim over there has a gunshot wound in their head, you think you're going to get money for that? No, you're not. You think that you're not going to go to jail? Honey, you assaulted them. Their words are just words. And yeah, words can hurt. But a fictional character can't. That's what pulls them apart. Words are words. A fictional character is a fictional character. But when you start threatening people over a fictional character, that's when things get stupid. Because why? It's a fictional character. It's not going to do anything for you. You're not going to die because of a fictional character. It's a fictional character. It's just Jazz. It's a purple bunny, for God's sake. Like, hold on, let me get a water break real quick, because I need to concentrate on what's really going on in this situation, because this is stupid. And I want to just, like, hold on. There's a difference between something officially hurting you, mentally, physically, emotionally, and something that doesn't matter. And a fictional character being a main character is something that doesn't matter. And when it comes to you treating her like she's a fictional character with no feelings, no emotions, no nothing, that's what is pulling these creators apart. That's what's pulling these creators to not want to do anything. That's why people are using more AI than anything. That's probably what's going to pull AI creators to more AI, because there's nothing for anybody to complain about. It's not because they don't have any... It's not because nobody has no more inspiration. It's because they want things to be perfect. They don't want people to continue to hate on them and cry and complain about everything under the sun. Because I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want my videos one day to be so annoying and so boring to the point where somebody goes into my comment section and starts crying about it. Like, starts throwing a fit. When I mean they're throwing a fit, I mean y'all are legitimately throwing a tantrum. Like a baby tantrum. Over a fictional character. Like, again, y'all are like children in a freaking candy store. You're gonna sit on the floor and swiggy your lips and go, yeah, but I want it. Your mom is Gooseworks. I don't care. I don't care what you want. This is not your creation. If you want something, make it yourself. If you want an animation where you can ship your own characters, then go get your degree in animation and go make an animation where you can ship thousands of characters together. Or you could go draw characters and ship them together. If you don't like somebody else's drawing, too damn bad. Too bad. You don't get to tell somebody else what they can and can't draw, what they can and can't paint, what they can and can't make. You don't tell nobody else how to live and what they can and can't do. Like, who do you think you are to tell somebody else what to do? Like, half of y'all are grown adults with kids of your own, and you gonna sit here and try to tell another grown adult what they can and can't do with their life. Like, have you lost your mind? Girl, I remember you flunked preschool. Shut your mouth. You got an F in your math test. Hush. You don't even got your degree yet. You over here talking to me. Like, I don't know why you think that you can talk to me like that. And then as soon as she says something, you guys are gonna go on the internet and say, oh my gosh, she's mean. She's a disrespectful person. What did you expect? For her to just allow you to talk to her however you want? Do you pay bills in her house? Do you pay for her art supplies? Do you pay for her animations? Do you pay her bills? Do you pay her groceries? Do you pay for her fridge? Do you pay her electricity? Do you pay for her body? No. Do you pay anything for her? No. You don't pay anything. Nothing at all. You pay nothing. When I mean nothing, I mean zilch. Zara. Nothing. 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 Nada. Loch. Leher. Nothing. Dilch. Zilch. Flilch. Nothing. Nothing. You pay nothing. You don't pay anything. I'm gonna try to tell somebody else, oh well, I don't like it. Okay? You don't have to like it. It's not just for you. If you don't like something, then go find something else. Like, you don't have to like everything in this entire world, because this world is not just for you. There's so many other people in this world who like things. This world is not just for a little ground of people who don't like something. And again, if you don't like it, go watch something else. Go watch Bubble Guppies. That's what you need to do. You need to go back to kindergarten. Because in kindergarten, we learn to keep our mouths shut. But obviously, y'all skip that lesson. Because obviously, y'all don't know how to do that. Keep your hands to yourself, your mouth shut. If you got nothing nice to say, don't speak at all. The teachers, when y'all kids come home and your mom asks you, oh, what did you learn? We didn't learn nothing. No, you learned something. And it's how to keep your hands to yourself, your mouth shut. And if you got nothing to say, shut up and keep your mouth shut. Because nobody wants to hear your opinion. If your opinion is not going to be of use of me, then keep your mouth shut. Because at the end of the day, I'm here and I'm going to make my animations. And y'all are not going to sit here and try to tell somebody else what they can and can't do with their animations that they created with their blood, sweat, and tears. Like, who? No. That's not how life works. You don't need to tell somebody else what to do. It's her life. This is her animations. She owns it. But it's the fact that y'all have the audacity to open up your gums, your flip flappers, and try to assault this woman and disrespect her and insult her. Like, y'all have the gall. Some of y'all are still in college. Some of y'all are still in high school. Excuse me? Shut up! take your toy over to me. What are you trying to eat? Hey! Like, what if you, here's a little POV, you're sitting down and you're drawing in class, and all of a sudden your teacher pops up and starts to disrespect you. Not only is she disrespecting you, but she pours water on your drawing. Not only does she pour water on your drawing to ruin it, not only does she pour water on your drawing to ruin it, but instead, she crumbles it up, she rips it, she throws it away, and she starts to threaten you. And every single day, she does the exact same thing. Every time you draw, she goes into your notebook, she rips the paper, she rips it, she insults you, and she threatens you, and she threatens to kill you, your parents, if you keep on drawing. Would you like that? Would you like in every day, in every hour of the day, and no matter what you do, no matter how much work you put into those drawings, no matter how many characters you add, no matter how many designs you do, no matter what you do, no matter how much work you put into these drawings, no matter if you have A's, B's, C, D's, F, and G's, no matter if you have a freaking E, rush E in your class, no matter if you have an A+, a star A+, it does not matter. You know why it doesn't matter? Because your teacher doesn't like you. Excuse me? Like, y'all legitimately can't be normal. Like, no fandom. That My Hero Academia fandom, the Demon Slayer fandom, the Demon Slayer fandom, the freaking Naruto fandom. What is it? What's that other pirate anime? I'm gonna say the pirate anime, the dude with the stretchy arms or whatever the frick his name. All for One? I can't. I can't remember the name, but I know what I'm talking about. One Piece! Lord have it, mercy. God dang. Talking about One Piece, we got, shut up. We got One Piece going on. We got My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, we got Naruto. That's all the anime I really watch. Oh yeah, we got Death Note, Dragon Ball. We even got the Marvels going on. My freaking dog is she has the ball in her mouth and it's full of water. Excuse me? Mama, she has the ball. Like, I don't understand why fandoms these days can't stop, like, harassing their creators. Like, it's just full of nonsense. It's nonsense. It's so... Like, why can't fandoms be normal and stop harassing creators about literally anything? Like, seriously, every single fandom of which has opinions on their show, they're like, oh, this should be this way and this should be that way. They should legitimately stop harassing the voice actors, the writers, the directors, and everything else for every single itty-bitty thing that they do. Because at the end of the day, these are not official writers. These are people who are involved in the show. So, there's no reason for y'all to automatically turn toxic just because it doesn't go your way. Because the writers and the creators are not doing things your way. Just because it's not going the way that you want it to. Little do you know that you're not the one writing the freaking story to begin with. It's not yours. It doesn't belong to you. Who do you think you are to try to tell somebody else what to do with their story? It belongs to them, not you. So who the hell do you think you are to try to sit there and tell somebody else what they can and can't do with the animation series that they made on YouTube from their hands? Like, you see this little pen? This little pen? These people will sit down on their Chromebook and go like this for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, trying to create things for their own career, for their own viewers, and for their own lives. So maybe they can make money one day and become bigger than Disney themselves, bigger than Walt Disney, bigger than Pixar. They are better than Pixar, actually. But for some freaking reason, every single fandom in the entire world of existence, when things don't go your way, you want to start flipping out. When your relationship doesn't go your way, you want to start flipping out. When your friend doesn't want to do something that you tell them to do, you start flipping out. When things don't go your way in life, you start throwing a tantrum. But let me ask you something. Aren't y'all the ones who shipped yourself with a 13-year-old from My Hero Academia? Aren't y'all the ones who made ASMRs about a freaking minor who's 15 years old? Aren't y'all the ones who shipped Tanjiro and Nezuko together? Aren't y'all the ones who played about Izuku being raped? Tortured? Killed? Having kids even though he's legitimately 14 years old? And coming from My Hero Academia fans, ow. And coming from me, y'all have been shipping yourselves with Izuku, Bakugo, Todoroki, Mina, Momo, Aizawa since he was my age, 15 years old. I'm 16 now. So since around 2020, you guys have been shipping yourselves with a minor. You guys have been making videos about a minor getting raped. You guys have been making videos about a minor getting killed, committing suicide, everything under the sun. You guys have been making Gacha Club videos about a minor giving birth and then getting their babies killed. For no reason, even though he's a male. But when a creator makes the freaking purple bunny that everybody fell in love with the main character, all of a sudden you guys want to start panicking. You guys want to start harassing them. You guys want to start disrespecting them. You guys want to start screaming and yelling. But y'all are not going to scream and yell about the pedophiles who for 16 years were being a pedophile over a tiny anime character. Okay. So what about all the people who were shipping Eri with Izuku? All the people who were shipping Bakugo with Izuku? All the people who were shipping Todoroki with Izuku? All the people who were making disgusting comments and comics and all these disgusting videos about these minors? Y'all don't have a problem with them. Instead, y'all were in the comic section encouraging them to make more. But again, when a person makes a video about a realistic person who's depressed, who has anxiety, who has lost a friend, and is hiding their emotions through a smile, which is what everybody does as a child, y'all want to threaten to kill the creator. You guys want to insult the creator. You guys want to scream and yell and try to pixely murder the creator to the point where you're going into their DMs and saying that they belong in hell. So what about all those anime girls that y'all have in your bedrooms right now who are sexualized with the big boobs? Even Genshin Impact themselves legitimately excuse me. Like, I'm legitimately getting so tired of being in fandoms just for y'all to run around and throw the creators out. Because this is not the first creator that y'all done throw in the garbage can. Like, y'all have no right to disrespect anybody, insult anybody, scream at anybody, cuss at anybody, threaten anybody, physically, mentally, or emotionally. And on top of that, throw them away when you don't need them, when you're not even using them. Like, again, these people don't have to spend their hard-earned money and cash to make these animations. They don't have to do that. They can easily go get a good job. And actually, they could have kept this entire thing to themselves. You know that, right? They could have kept this entire thing to themselves. They could have had their own friends watching this, and that was it. They could have had just their own family members and closest friends watching this, and we would have never got Digital Circus. Like, it's gotten to the point where it went from I like it to people are obsessed with it, to the point where people are obsessed with Poppy Playtime, to the point where people are obsessed with Jax, to the point where people were super duper obsessed with Jax, to now, nothing. Alright, end of the video. Hope you guys like, subscribe. Time for the intro, the outro. But first, just a tiny little outro. Do not disrespect Gooseworks. She's a wonderful animator. She's a wonderful person, and she doesn't deserve to be disrespected. If you don't like something, then just don't watch it. If you don't like what they do or what they say, then just don't watch it. But don't ever condone to violence, emotionally, physically, or mentally. Do not do it. Do not do it. There's no reason to go towards violence, whether it's physically or over the screen, because you can easily hurt somebody's whole mental stability just like that. Why did my hand just... Oh no, you over here got a ghost over here, paranormal shit. But I'm being so serious with you when I mean that there was no reason for you to harass her, and don't ever do it again. If I see you, I'm canceling you off of Twitter.com. I'm being so dead serious. I'm canceling you. I'm going to report you. I'm going to do everything I can to get you off that fucking platform, because I don't stand for bullying. I don't stand for harassment, because I've been harassed myself. When I tell you that I've been bullied, when I tell you that I have been physically bullied, I have been physically bullied, and I don't want to see a grown-ass woman have to deal with that too. Because it is so unnecessary how y'all can't just sit down and have a full conversation with somebody. Instead, you gotta automatically go straight to insulting as if that's all you know, when it's not. You can easily just have a conversation with somebody. You can stand there and you can type. And if you don't like what they have to say, honey, don't speak at all. Don't say nothing. Just don't say nothing. If you have nothing good to say, then shut up. Just hush. Close your mouth. Keep it closed. Like, broski doski. Hush. You don't have to say everything that you... Just shut up. Just shut up. That's all I have to say. Just shut up. Shut up. Just hush. Just be all the way quiet. Don't say Nathan. Hey guys, we made it to the back of the video. Hope you like, subscribe, turn those notifications down below so you never miss a video. Bye. And don't go and harass Gooseworks. Do not do it. I will delete you off of Twitter.com. Love you guys. Bye bye. Why are you still here?